Heart Evangelista Escudero po para sa Veterans Bank. Veterans Bank and I have one thing in common. Heart. This bank is all heart. Just like my name. They have the heart to serve every Filipino because they care for their dreams. Their heart is in service, just like our heroes, the veterans. Kaya nga, Veterans Bank ang tawag sa kanila. Veterans Bank may not be a big bank, but it's a bank with a big heart.
Philippine Veterans Bank, also known as PVB. And Veterans Bank is a mid-range commercial bank in the Philippines. It designs products are made to support fellow Filipinos to achieve their dreams. In 1956, the concept of a bank for veterans of World War II was conceived when a war reparations agreement was signed between Japan and the Philippines. The agreement provided for $20 million in cash, 5 million pesos in capital, and $10 million in services. Under Republic Act No. 1789, better known as the Reparation Act, the cash reparations were set aside into a special trust fund for the use of World War II veterans and their families. June 18, 1963, through the steering word of Senator Camilo Sias, the Philippine Veterans Bank was born on June 18, 1963 through Republic Act No. 3518. 1972 to 1963, martial law era involved Marcos administration to appoint cronies as board members. The bank fell prey to political excesses and mismanagement and was closed on April 10, 1983. 1987, under a newfound democracy under the Aquino administrative and 1987 Constitution provided benefits due to the veterans through the initiative of Veterans Federation of the Philippines or VFP. PVB was reopened and rehabilitated through Republic Act No. 7169. On May 6, 1992, the Bangko Sentral granted PVB the authority to operate as private commercial bank and giving up all government control of the bank. And a month later, on July 3, 1992, was symbolically reopened by then President Fidel V. Ramos, himself a veteran. The bank reopened its doors for commercial operations a month after the symbolic reopening with the opening of its new headquarters in Makati. In 1993, PVB introduces the Veteran ATM card and joins MegaLink ATM Consortium. In 1995, PVB moves to its present head office Herrera, corner de la Rosa Street, Legazpi Village in Makati City. 2015 to 2020, the total number of employees in Philippine Veterans Bank is 867 as of 2016 and has 60 branches all over the country and over 130 ATM machines. Philippine Veterans Bank Vision. Philippine Veterans Bank are the bank of choice. They are serving and caring beyond their heroes' dreams, their legacy of integrity, dynamism, commitment, honor, and love of country. Philippine Veterans' mission is to provide their customers with the highest standard of service in terms of delivery, continuous improvement and adaptability to their needs, ensure sustained profitability and growth of the bank. Philippine Veterans Bank also provide their employees with a healthy working environment that promotes career growth, performance-driven recognition, and personal well-being, and PVB ensure a reasonable return on the shareholders' investment for their benefit and welfare. Philippine Veterans Bank Core Values. Philippine Veterans Bank or PVB is guided by corporate governance principles anchored on fairness, accountability, transparency, and integrity.
Good day, everyone. I am Karen Joy S. Bello. Today, I am going to talk to you about the Board of Directors and ownership structure. Here are the following members of the Philippine Veterans Bank, PVB. Roberto F. D. Ocampo, OBE, a Chairman and Chief Executive Officer. the son of Filipinos and veterans during World War II. He took MBA from the University of Michigan and doctorate degree from De La Salle University. He contemplates to recreate and transform PVB into an active major player in the banking industry, not just locally but also globally. He was named by Asian Finance Minister of the Year, by the Euromoney and Asian Money magazines. He is also a Secretary of Finance, currently member of the Board of Governors of the World Bank and Asian Development Bank. Also an alternate governor of the International Monetary Fund. He is an alumnus of both De La Salle Grade School and High School and Ateneo Universities. Renato A. Claraval, a President and Chief Operating Officer. He is a member of the Sons and Daughters Association Incorporation, being the son of World War II veteran Juan J. Claraval. A member of the Board of Directors of Philippine Veterans Bank, PVB. A distinguished career in banking and finance spans 45 years in both commercial and investment banking, including various senior management positions in several financial institutions, both locally and abroad. Renato A. Claraval, a Senior Vice President and Chief Finance Officers from 2010 to 2015, and as Director in its various wholly owned companies. The Board of Directors of Philippine Veterans Bank, PVB, approved the appointment of Mr. Renato A. Claraval as its new President and Chief Operating Officer, effective December 1, 2018. Guillermo L. Paraino Jr., a Vice Chairman. He has held various leadership positions in both the government and private sectors. Also, he holds master's degree in psychology from the University of the Philippines and business management from the Asian Institute of Management. A magna cum laude from the Philippine Military Academy. Guillermo L. Paraino Jr. previously served as co-chairman and president of the Lina Group of Companies. Also the member of Toyota Motor Corporation's Board of Directors. He is also an independent director of Metro Retail Stores Group Incorporation or MRSGI. Also a chairman and president of Econic Pilipinas Incorporation. A president of Bagong Silang Farm Incorporation, and also a president of the Paraino Consultancy Services on Logistics and Distribution, Customs Information Technology, and Taxation. The following directors of PVB are Philippine Veterans Bank: Judith B. Lopez, Attorney Federico A. Manalo, Cesar A. Robio, Francisco S. Magsaho Jr., Jose A. Nunez Jr., Gerardo B. Anonas, Persianita J. Racho, and Maria Nieves R. Confisor. That's all, thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Michael Van Aydayap. Today, I am going to do a short presentation about ownership structure. I will divide my presentation into two parts. The first part is a brief views on ownership structure. And second part is I am going to introduce some prominent shareholders and give data on their shares in stock at PVB. Alright, what is ownership structure? Ownership structure concerns the internal organization of a business entity and the rights and duties of the individuals holding a legal or creatable interest in that business. It has to do with company owners and shareholders in terms of operational, paperwork, financial, and planning, but the shareholders has limited control over the company. Let's move on to the second part of my presentation. Let's take a look at the picture. He is Mr. Raymond Democrito C. Mendoza. Raymond Democrito C. Mendoza is TUCP's representative to the 14th, 15th, and 16th Congresses of the Republic of the Philippines. Raymond obtained his Bachelor of Laws degree from the University of San Carlos and passed the bar in 1988. His passion for the labor sector also led him to the pursuing studies in this field, earning certificates from the International Labor Organization, or ILO, and completing the financial analysis program for the labor leader in Turin, Italy. He is Luis F. Sampson. He is a Filipino. The late attorney Luis F. Sampson Sr., the founder of the first president of the University of Luzon, was presented a posthumous award last June 20 during the 59th Ejona Dagupan celebration. He has owned 0.1427% of shares in stock, amounting of 3,322,400.
I am Charlene S. Robito. I will discuss the product and services of the Philippine Veterans Bank. In product and services of the Philippine Veterans Bank include the personal banking and the corporate banking. Personal banking are divided in 5 products and services, and those are time deposit, loan products, treasury products, trust and investment, and lastly is the Pension Express Padala. The first product and services of personal banking is a time deposit. In time deposit, a Philippine Veterans Bank introduces time deposit products that offer high interest and free accident insurance. Individual time depositors will also enjoy additional perks, exemption from withholding tax, and doc's funds. In loan products include the salary loans, pension loans, and MSME loans. The product features of the salary loans for qualified officials and employees of accredited LGU, GOCC, NGA, as well as regular or permanent employees of an accredited private institution or company. Pension loans held for medical and hospital needs, maintenance medicine, educational purposes, as a capital for small businesses, and to help out family members with their own needs and personal needs. The Philippine Veterans Bank MSME loans aims to address the needs of entrepreneurs studying that has remained unbanked or has limited exposure to commercial banks. MSME loans include the short-term loans that finance working capital requirements. The third product and services of personal banking is treasury products. In treasury products, offer the foreign exchange services that include swaps, spats, and forward exchange contracts that help to manage the foreign exchange risk subject to current Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas rules and regulations and subject to approved treasury limits. The fourth product and services of personal banking is trust and investment. Trust and investment have three ways to provide the needs of the client. 1. Asset management services for individual clients. 2nd, financial estate planning for individuals. And the last is fiduciary and trust services. These trust and investment provide clients access to high-yielding investment outlets with a choice of available short, medium, and long tenors. It can also assist the client in developing a comprehensive financial plan designed to conserve, make productive, enhance the value, and eventually facilitates the transfer of the client's assets to designated beneficiaries at the least tax and other transfer costs. The fifth product and services of personal banking is Pension Express Padala. Pension Express Padala is a local remittance service for the convenience, safety, and timely delivery of monthly pension of pensioners. No need to travel far, spend on fare, or wait in line each month to get your much needed pension. Or with Philippine Veterans Bank Pension Padala, your pension is delivered right to your doorstep for the minimal fee of 150 pesos.
Sir, good afternoon. I'm here to discuss the corporate public loans product and cash management. Corporate and public loans product, long-term loans and short-term loans help to establish project financing to expand and modernize the facilities or acquisitions of capital goods and services and to finance working capital requirements. The corporate public loans product, it is about big banking services to corporation, businesses, and government bodies that contribute to growth and investment as well as urban countryside development. And cash management provide different services and that manage and collect cash flow that give advantage to both individuals. The cash management is the process of collecting and managing cash flows. Cash management can be important for both individuals and companies or bankings. In business, it is a key component of company's financial stability for individuals. Cash is also essential for financial stability while also usually considered as part of the total wealth of Philippines Veterans Bank. And that's all. Thank you, sir.
Good day everyone, I am Christian Cantes, a member of Philippine Veterans Bank, and I'm going to report the Chapter 4, or the role of Philippine Veterans Bank in the Philippine financial system. So, Philippine Veterans Bank is a part of commercial bank. So, what is the difference of Philippine Veterans Bank from any other commercial bank? So, Philippine Veterans Bank So what is the difference of Philippine Veterans Bank from any other commercial bank? So the difference of it is that number one, Philippine Veterans Bank, the shareholders of it shares their 20% annual net income for them to uplift the World War II Museum for the outpatient in Taguig. Just look at this, the 20% annual net income. And number two is that each branch of Philippine Veterans Bank has a history zone that highlights the World War II. And that is the difference from any other commercial banks that any other commercial banks don't have. So let us compare the Philippine Veterans Bank with some of the country's banking giants. Let us see in terms of their loan portfolio. The loan portfolio of Philippine Veterans Bank as of the year 2019, it increases up to 18%. That means their target was exceeded up to 18%, and their term of deposit, which is during the 2018 end level, they have exceeded the 50 billion term of deposit. That means it reached up to 100 billion. And as of the third quarter of 2019, the bank has already surpassed 500 million net income annually. That means their target, which is 500 million, was surpassed and reached up to 100 million pesos. And that is comparison between the Philippine Veterans Bank with some of the other banking giants in the countries. What if Philippine Veterans Bank did not perform its function? So the answer for that is, if Philippine Veterans Bank did not perform its function, it is a big loss to the Philippine economy. A big loss. Look at this. A big loss to the Philippine economy and a tiring act for the veterans. Of course, because Philippine Veterans Bank is one of the most profitable bank in the Philippines that give the biggest shares in the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, and of course this support the veterans and their hires. And why did I say that if Philippine Veterans Bank did not perform its function, is a big loss to the Philippine economy? Is that because as a key component of the financial system, a bank like Philippine Veterans Bank allocate funds from savers to borrowers in an efficient manner, wherein they provide specialized financial system services that reduce the cost of obtaining of information about savings and borrowing opportunities, that help to make the overall economy more efficient, that makes the Philippine economy more efficient. Because this is embedded in the Philippine Veterans Bank corporate social responsibility and in the very core of its existence, that separates the bank from most private for-profit corporations. Because of Philippine Veterans Bank dedication to their corporate social responsibility and their commitment of service to the Filipino World War II veterans community, they have received recognition from various award-giving bodies throughout the year. that prove that this institution or the Philippine Veterans Bank has made difference to its community. And they received 5 awards under the award giving bodies from the year 2004 to 2019. So their first ever award was the Asian Banking Award for Customer Service for its Oplan Veterano in 2004, the IABC Gold Kill Award for its Oplan Veterano under the Customer Relations category in 2005, the IABC Gold Kill Award for its Philippine Veterans Bank Traveling Exhibit in the Communications Management Divisions in 2011, the Silver Anvil Award for its History Wall project under the PR Tools Exhibit in Special Event Exhibit Exposition category in 2019. And that are the 5 awards they have received under the award-giving bodies because of their commitment to the Filipino World War II veterans. And in terms of innovative products, Philippine Veterans Bank also recently became the first commercial bank to complete a receivables purchase transaction worth 2 million pesos that other banks are now trying to replicate. So they are the first one to complete a receivable purchase transaction that cost 2 million pesos. And that likewise been able to create innovative products and services and to capitalize on its being a government depository bank. Philippine Veterans Bank became the government depository bank on January 2, 1992 under the Republic Act 7169 Section 6 that granted the authority to accept government deposits as mandated by law. That's why Philippine Veterans Bank became one of the government depository banks rather. And to further improve distribution, Philippine Veterans Bank opened its first ever business center in Cebu last August 9, 2018. That to fast transact loan applications and expand its customer service base in its vibrant region.